Hello everyone. I don't know how many volleyball coaches you guys have speaking at this, so any question you've ever wanted to ask volleyball-wise, here's your chance. I'm just thankful to be here. I've heard about this club and I've never been able to come, but just thank you for the invite. Just for a little background, I'm a Louisiana boy. I grew up in Sulphur, Louisiana, went to McNeese State, was an assistant coach there for 6 years, and got my first head coaching job an hour down the road at Lamar University at 27. Was really just going there to interview and see how interviewing was, and lo and behold, they gave me the job, and I was pretty shocked. I was probably the youngest coach in the country at that time, so I've had a tremendous career. My family, met my wife in high school, so we've been together. She's been through it all with me. We went from Lamar to Baylor. We were there for 12 years and had a great program there, broke all the records, went to the NCAA Sweet 16 there. My wife's originally from New Orleans and has family here, so it's been a privilege to come back to our state, especially back to our family. And our goal coming into Tulane was to make Tulane not only the jewel of the state, but a national competitive program, and that's what we're working on right now. We've really brought the program around pretty quickly. Last year, as you mentioned, we made it to our NIT. We were just one spot out of making the NCAA tournament. We made it to the NIT, won 4 matches in a row to make it to the national championship, and lost in the national championship at Iowa State. We won 29 games. What's incredible about it is we did it with 4 freshmen and 2 sophomores. You know, there's 6 on our court that play. So that's how many players we had, and that was the age frame. So it was a tremendous year that we had, and this year was a lot of expectations, returning everybody. And what's been incredible, as coaches know, and which I love, is that, especially at the highest level, as you get to know coaches, we share a lot of the same stories and the same coaching philosophies, because you know, at Baylor I was really close with that coaching staff. I get here and I meet Coach Fritz. What a man, what a great man, and what a great staff they have. And I love going to practice, football practices. 35 years and 35 pounds ago, I was a receiver at Sulphur High. So I love the sport a great deal, and I love talking with football coaches and brainstorming with them on different things. But I love that Coach Fritz and I were hired basically a day apart. So we came at that same time, and we've been pushing our programs forward at the same time and really encouraging one another. Just a couple hours ago, I was with them, sitting down, just talking about these next games coming up. And so it's just great to have that kind of relationship with coaches. Now I'm getting ready for practice, so I'm not dressed up for you guys. I'm ready for practice here in about an hour, and then we leave tomorrow to go play in our conference tournament. It's our first annual athletic association. Our conference is having our first conference tournament, and so we're playing Houston in that first round. If we win that tournament, we'll be in the NCAA. So it's a big time for us right now, a real busy time, and just like football, all the big matches are here ready for us. One of the reasons we're not number 1 in this league this year, which I expected us to be, we lost our last match, which we would have won the division. We've dealt with a lot of injuries all year, and so that's why I'm most proud of this team. We've lost basically our stud running back that no one could stop, if I'm going to correlate it to football. We had our safety play quarterback. We've had our wide receiver break her hand. So we've had those kind of things go on within our team, and yet we're still 20-9, and we're fighting for a championship this year. So we're really proud of what we've been able to accomplish at Tulane. All right, so volleyball questions, thoughts, comments? Yes.
How are the recruiting for volleyball players within Metro New Orleans? Are you recruiting those really hard, or are you looking outside of Louisiana for volleyball players?
Well, we're always looking at home. You know, like I said, I'm from Louisiana, so I've been recruiting Louisiana for 31 years. So I know the coaches. We know all the better players in this state, and in this region in particular is where most of the better players are. So we're recruiting there. We start at home. We get a lot of our players from Texas, which is really probably has the most talent in the entire nation. It's It's even passed up California now. Texas is real big. We've got some girls out of Florida. But on the team now, we have 3 girls from the New Orleans area. And so we're always recruiting those top kids.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, thank you guys, appreciate it.